Well, I'm delighted to announce Chris Norton has arrived.
I have.
He's still sorting himself out a little bit.
Yeah. Because I was 1 minute late.
You were? You had me worried.
Yeah, well... but I said I'd be here and I was.
You are, Chris.
And
you're here in person.
Yeah, as a one-off, I can confirm to the listeners I will be doing every
other week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About this time.
Okay. Well, Chris, I think we'll just have to. I think we have to keep looking at it because I've been raving on about this a little bit, but the situation next to is a little bit fluid.
Yeah, it is.
It all seems all right at the moment, but it seems to me it could change.
Yeah, though, have you seen the news about London?
What's happening in London?
On Saturday, they'll move from Tier 2 to Tier 3.
Oh.
So...
all of London?
As far as I can tell.
Okay.
I haven't read the article properly.
No, well, we just have to find out how it all works and who's allowed to move where. That's the other thing that's... well, it's not confusing exactly, but if people go to Wales for Christmas time, because they live there...
Yeah.
Will they be allowed back there?
Oh, I don't know.
That's another question.
Yes.
Anyway, okay, look, for the moment, we'll assume that we're carrying on here in the studio in person. That's to say, at the moment, you've come in guest mode, so we are socially distanced.
Yeah,
We should say,
we are.
but I think we can have two of us in the studio on this basis at this time. But I think we should look at the remix or using old bits of show cobbled together. The electric tortoise may turn up.
No, he weren't.
He's not coming.
He's ill. He got a cold.
Oh, well, we'll see whether the system takes over. Sometimes there's a pre-recorded show.
Yeah.
But I think, dear audience, you will have to get used to this, that the chances of a pre-recorded show turning up and something you might have heard before. I started out with a remix, Chris. The Edinburgh University, they've got this book about teaching online, and part of it is the remix. Text has been troubled.
Shall I tell you the last bit I heard before I left?
Oh, right, yeah, do.
You were talking about how one university was going all online.
Well, one is planning that for next year, I think. But that's just a Guardian report. I think it'll just be interesting to see what happens. The idea of just closing everything down for 2 weeks just before Christmas, and then what people will make of that, I don't know.
I heard that as well.
But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Anyway, sorry, Chris. I've turned your microphone right up now.
Thank you.
I didn't have the right flashing light there.
Okay.
Our producer may have some remarks to make, if he phones in.
Yes, he might. But I'm doing my job. I'm keeping an eye on the phone.
That is good.
And queuing up music.
That's very good. I've got your. We've now switched away from the Brit Awards '98. We're with the Millennium Series.
Okay, can I play?
Yeah, you carry on. I was just saying what we've got here. So if you're ready, Chris, that's great.
Here will be Roxette, Fading Like a Flower. It will come over. Yeah. Okay, and JD? JD, can you hear us?
I can't quite hear you very well. That's why
Well,
I'm here.
Will,
hang on. Let me
have
turn
you got the level up for the...
for the telco.
Yeah,
I can put it up a bit more.
yeah, go for that.
JD, say something more.
I'll say something more. How about that?
Yes, yes, that's better.
That's better.
That's much better.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
The listener can hear you.
Well, that is very good, JD.
Yes, well, as your roving reporter
Yes.
and full-time DJ
Yes.
and coffee drinker,
That's very important.
I'm out and about again,
Right.
and I'm in the same place as I was last week because it's such a good view, good day. I thought I'd bring you a bit of a seaside into your programme.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want a bucket and spade, Chris?
No, thank you.
Okay. So, it's all happening in your studio at the moment, I hear. People are not here, people are coming, people are going.
Yes, lots going on.
Yeah, Will didn't
good.
trust me that I'd be here at 11, and I was.
Well, I did follow you. See, a lot of people don't know. I can track him down, you see.
Will rang me as I was going past the Phoenix.
Yeah.
No, but I did hear you earlier on ranting and raving on the radio.
Oh yes.
What was I ranting and raving about?
You were ranting and raving. I'm sorry. No ranting and raving, please.
I'm asking what I was ranting and raving about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're ranting and raving. We can't have that on the programme, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, we can have a little bit. We can have a little bit, Mr. Producer. Surely the odd opinion here and there.
Yes, yeah, but it's got to be sort of middle class, shall we say?
Oh, middle class.
Yes.
Well, what does
Middle
that?
class,
What does that mean
not upper
exactly?
class.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's middle of the road.
Middle of the road. Oh, okay.
Middle of the road is better, I suppose. Yes. There you go.
Well.
Yes, I want a clean fight. Corners,
Okay.
And you have 13 rounds. Okay.
Oh, all right.
A clean fight and 13 rounds.
Yeah. Can you manage that one, Chris?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, good. Well, that's good. But I did actually follow you as you came in, Chris, on the old map. Yes.
Did you?
I thought you were going to land up into the river.
No, I'm a bit better at aiming than that.
Good, lovely. Well, as long as you got your swimming costume with you, that's
Yeah.
fine. So you're covered.
I am.
So where I am now is, of course, Exmouth. You should come down here, guys. Come
Exmouth.
get some sea air. It's really nice. You can get out here, go for a walk, and not have your mask on, which is really nice.
Oh,
And I hate wearing those things.
Well, yeah,
And
they steam up your glasses, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic up here. I've always loved this bit of the coastline, is the Exmouth bit, because you can see Teignmouth and Shaldon and all the way around, and nearly Torquay, if you're lucky on a good day, but not today, it's a bit misty.
Oh.
But that, you've got to have a bit of outdoor living, I'm afraid. You can't live in your house forever.
No, I think that's right. You've got to get out some of the time.
Chris has a mansion, doesn't he? I've found that out.
No, I don't.
You do. I've put a picture for you on it on your thing for you. your
I
mansion.
saw that.
Oh, this is great. Actually, this is much more interesting radio because you don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what you're doing.
No.
So I'm actually like the listener, from far, even though you're just down the road, you're not far away. But it gives me a better insight of how you're doing with your show. I think it sounds good.
Yes.
You're right on that one.
But JD, do you think we could just have a backup plan in your role as producer? Do you think we could just take some old shows and have some sort of linking
I
bits and
think
pieces
you could
just
take.
as a backup?
Yes, you could make up the things which you've been over maybe up to a year ago, and it happens every year.
Yeah.
Okay, you could bring those to the forefront again and produce them again in these times of trouble, which we're having right now. We've got to play it by completely a new ear.
Yeah.
If you've been playing with your right ear, it's time to play with your left ear.
Okay.
And so I would suggest that we could carve up old shows,
Yes.
with different interviews with people we've had, and put them together and make a show up. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think we should at least have lots of backup, just in case just in case we have to stay home.
Yes, true. Yes. Or you have to get a longer piece of wire from your home to the studio.
Yes. Now that's a very good idea. A very long...
A new way will be to do it a wireless connection thing. So from your setup
Yeah.
to the studio. That's what I would like to happen, so that you don't have to come into the studio all the time, especially where it's positioned in Exeter, which is right where this virus is, which is quite dangerous, really.
Well,
for my
we
liking.
don't know that for sure. I don't think the city centre... Well, we
No,
don't know.
no.
We don't know.
Yeah, no, we don't know anything.
No,
I just don't know why I'm
that
here.
is true, and I've just worked out unplugging my headphones really isn't a good idea.
Oh, no, Chris, don't unplug your headphones.
I've plugged them back in.
That's all right. See, normally...
JD?
JD, you still there?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, it's all right. Chris Chris disappeared for a moment or two.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah,
Disappeared.
because Chris
He does that. He does that all the time. He disappears every time. When you want him, he's gone.
Yeah. Chris unplugged his headphones.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. You can hear us now. That's good. Well, I think we should do some recordings out, well away from maybe Exeter, which, and do it for Exeter naturally.
Right.
But do it in a different location. That'd be interesting, because then we all of us could actually get together, in a sort of outdoor thing and
Right.
record something, or we record something separately and send it to. I don't know where you send it to. We have to set that up. But I'm looking for the remote studio where it does happen, because I've listened to other stations which are broadcasting from their own studio at home.
Yes.
It goes into their network just with a magic number or whatever, and so you can do it from home.
Yes.
Well, Will's found out about how to do that, and Will can do it.
I can
Yeah,
edit bits of sound together. Yeah, but it takes a while, and I can't sort of have people phoning in or whatever. But there are methods.
There is a method somewhere. We need to ask the question to a technical wizard
Yes.
and see if they can help us with it, because it will be, for me, it would be great, because then, as I said, I don't have to come into the studio, but I can still keep an eye on you.
Yes. which we need, Mr. Producer, sir.
Oh, yes, you do. And that's why I've been listening. You see, up here, where I can get Phonic FM on FM, which is pretty good. It's a bit crackly today, but I think it's the wind. But, you go certain places along here, you just don't pick it up at all.
No,
And I can't
it's
pick up,
strange, isn't it?
Yes, it's, and yet, if I go to Teignmouth, you see, or something like that, I don't pick it up at all. But you go somewhere else, north, I can pick it up. So it depends where you are, I suppose, and of course the pressure, atmospheric pressure. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh.
That's a big word for you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I might have to look that up in the dictionary.
All right, we'll look it up in the dictionary.
Right. Okay. So we need some sort of new way of doing the show, so that we can all contribute, regardless if we're in a swimming pool or in the sea.
Right. Well,
So it doesn't make a difference.
if anybody's listening, we'd like help.
Yes. We'd love to hear for that. Yes.
Chris,
Yeah.
what do you reckon?
I think atmospheric pressure is all around us.
Oh,
Are you looking at the word atmospheric pressure, are you? All right, okay. That's your homework, okay?
I will find it out now.
Good, right, okay. Have fun with it, yes?
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yes, I think we need a technical boss
Yeah.
who really knows their stuff. It's a pity, we did have a very good engineer on one of my hospital radios. He was a wizard, really. He knew everything,
Right.
absolutely everything. So if you had a problem, you go and ask him. But he lives in Exeter, but I don't know where. That's the problem. He's moved a few times. So I probably could find him on Facebook or something like that. Sorry to use the word Facebook.
Well, that's all right. No, or somewhere.
Facebook's okay. Don't use the word Twitter because Twitter's for twit.
Well, thank you, Chris. I'll just say the wild. Can I just say?
It looks like. Sorry.
JD, the Wild Show's got a Facebook page, and WENOTNO is on Twitter.
Yes.
I'll just mention that.
Yes,
and Phonic FM's on Twitter as well.
And people go tweet.
Yes. All right.
Will you control that boy, please?
Well, I can't control it. It's his show, JD.
Will it?
Yes.
If you bring him down to the sea, I push him into the sea.
Well, he signed the contract. He signed the contract. He can do what he likes.
Did he really? Oh, right. Okay. Well, we better be good to them. But yes, it'd be nice to have a get together on our. What we do, we get together, don't we? We have a video link up.
Yes.
And we could talk about this and how we can produce the show in a better sort of format.
Yes.
So that one can control it, from where I am, by the sea, with a phone or something like that.
Yes.
That's what we need to know is
well,
if they're going to change.
Yes, in a socially distant sort of way.
Well, I'm in social distance. I'm about 5 miles, 6 miles down the road. So, but it's where the signal gets to. That's the whole thing. You get some stations which have got clear as a bell. If I go through the ones on my phone, on my car thing there, I can pick up ones which are in Dartington. I wouldn't say the name. To even down south, I can pick them up.
Right.
So we should be able to, increase the output of Phonic FM, and it will make good of the station, I think, in a way.
Yes. Well, there's going to be DAB at some point in time.
Yes, that would be quite interesting. I haven't gone down that road yet, but when we do go down that road, it'd be interesting to see how it works.
Who posted something about Horse and Country on our Facebook page?
Who posted? What is it about, Chris? Something's been posted on Facebook. Explain it a bit more. Yeah, explain it a bit more, Chris.
Horse and Country TV. Subscribe to HNC Plus to learn from 2 horse trainers who embark on an inspirational journey.
I don't know who that was.
No.
But that's one of the wonderful things about social media. You can't close it down. All sorts of things will pop up.
Yes, they do. I find all silly things, actually. People put
silly things, JD?
Silly stuff. Yes,
Good
silly
heavens.
things. Yeah, like, I don't know.
What, random jokes? Things like that?
Well, no, the jokes are good, I must admit, and that brings out the laugh to people, but the other things, I'm not interested in, really. You can get that by listening to the radio. Especially Chris.
Thank you.
That's all right, my pleasure, mate. I'll send you the bill.
I thought you would. I'm still waiting for the last one.
Really? Oh, well, that one, unfortunately, the postman didn't want to deliver to you because your mansion was too big.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, he couldn't get up the driveway.
No.
Okay, well, that's good to sort of ponder on, isn't it? Really, we could do some of the work towards that to make the program a bit more accessible. So if you haven't got a studio, but you still go into Phonic's network and produce one from home.
Yes,
that's what I would like to say. It'd be interesting because we've got now this thing called Bookface. Which I've seen when we've had this, lockdown, people were using it where they were actually lots of pictures of different people on the same page. So you can do it.
What's it called, Judge? Say it again.
Zoom.
Zoom. Zoom or book? You said
is
book
that what it
phase.
was called?
Book phase.
It's
right.
called Zoom, JD.
Zoom. Okay, well that's good, because I was wondering on how one does that, because when we have our talks,
I'll send you
it
an
comes up.
app.
Yeah,
Is that Zoom as well, is it?
we've sort of extended Messenger, haven't we? Mentioning Facebook again, we sort of
Yes.
use Messenger.
Yes,
And
yes, that's right, it's Messenger.
but I don't know how
Yes.
we record sound. We have sent sound files here and there, which I could.
But it looks interesting. So you could talk to somebody, and that could go into the studio, as part. So you can talk to a lot of people and see them. That's the thing. Is I know radio, you don't actually see the person doing the show, and that may be a godsend in the way of Chris Norton. But
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, JD.
it's Get On at Chris Norton Day today. You know that.
Yeah.
Well, he'll come back to you one of these days.
I'm setting up a fund, okay?
Oh right, okay.
I've come in especially and JD picking on me.
He is picking on you, Chris. It isn't right. Look, I think I'm going to tell him to go away now. It's been very nice talking to you, Mr. Producer. But we've only got half an hour left, and I want to hear what Chris's idea of music is.
Yeah.
Really?
Because,
are you prepared for this? Because it might be quite dangerous.
Well, it's always dangerous. The Wild Show is dangerous.
Are you insured for it?
Oh, I expect so. Oh, they have all sorts of policies.
It's good to talk to you guys.
It's been very good, JD.
Okay.
And we will think on what methods we can use.
Okay, speak to you soon, JD. Thanks for calling.
Bye for now.
Bye.
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 Well, he does go on, doesn't he, Chris?
I wouldn't say that. Will can say that if he likes.
Oh, all right.
Can you do the button?
Yes.
And the fader?
Yes, I've done the fader.
Okay.
I think I've got that. I think I've done that right. It's got to be a bit softer, hasn't it?
I'll check in a sec.
Okay.
Okay, here is the rest of Roxette fading like a flower.
The world through different eyes.
Okay, that was Roxette with Fading Like a Flower, and now Will has lined up, well, over to Will to tell us.
It's Queen, I Want to Break Free.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real. I've fallen in love. Yeah. God knows I've fallen in love. It's strange, but it's true. Hey, I can't get over the way you love me like you do. But I have to be sure when I walk out the door. Oh, I want to be free, lady. Oh, how I want to be free. Oh, I want to break But life still goes on. I can't get used to living without you by my side. I don't want to live alone. Hey, God knows, got to make it on my own. So baby, can't you see? I've got to break free. I've got to break free. I want to break free. Yeah. I want to break
Let me okay, well, that was Queen with I Want to Break Free, and we want to be free of this stupid coronavirus.
This is very true.
And our producer had just sent me a message to tell me where I am.
As if you wouldn't.
He thought I might need some help.
Yes. Yes. He means well, doesn't he?
Yeah,
We do miss him.
we do, but you might be able to have JD next week.
Well, you can phone in.
Or he could turn up in person.
I don't think he seems to be a bit put off. That I don't.
But I'm not here.
You won't be here next week.
No,
You are here at the moment.
Yeah,
But Chris, he's Well, Ben Bradshaw's making a good case that Exeter's part of the low risk world, really.
yeah,
But we just don't know. So I think he seemed to be saying he'd like a magic technology whereby he could stay at home and be in the studio at the same time.
yeah, I know.
So
I don't think that exists.
Well, we can work on it. I don't see why it shouldn't exist.
No,
I mean, what is the... Because you can have your desktop transmitted in the background by somebody else. Well, that could be a sound, couldn't it? That could be the music or something else. All we do is put bits of sound together. Editing it all later might work better than live. Because I forget which button is which, and your fader is up at the moment,
yeah,
but
that's good. Glad my fader's up.
yeah, but you see, if we just, well, it would take longer to edit all later on. I think we should just warn the audience that it may happen one day that there's too much social proximity involved in live radio and it will just disappear.
Yeah,
But not now.
no, let's have some music in a sec. We will have... I'll have to find some. Let's have for JD. I'll have to read this. This is All I Need Is a Miracle by Mike and the Mechanics. Okay, so let's go with that.
All
Okay, that was Mike and the Mechanics. All I need is a miracle, and it feels very strange over this side of the deck. So I'm saying goodbye, and then Will say goodbye as well, and I will see you the week after next, and will probably see you next week unless he's going up to Kendal.
No, I'm in next week.
Okay, well,
Next
so
Thursday anyway, for sure.
So will be here next week, and I'll be here by the miracle of phoning in.
Yeah, and so it's all working okay
And
at the
our
moment.
producer likes sending me text messages.
He's got to keep us working, Chris. He's got to keep the show going.
Yeah. Okay, so shall we let them listen to Myriad? We know that's what they've tuned in for.
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Myriad gets better
Here
all the
is
time.
Myriad, and thank you for listening to The Wild Show.
Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm leatherette melts on your burning flesh. You can see your reflection in the luminescent dash. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. A tear of petrol is in your eye. The handbrake penetrates your thigh. Quick, let's make love before you die. On warm leatherette. On warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Warm leatherette. Join the car crash set.